I'm Chelsea Walker. I am the senior producer of the Sunrise Show. I've been working on the show for almost 9 years now. It's pretty much my life.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm the weekend Sunrise producer, and then I also help during the week, and I edit video, and I make graphics together.
This is my first job out of college. I came here, just about 6 months after I left school, and it has been so much fun.
I've been executive producer for Sunrise for about 6 months now. It's been great, honestly. We've got one of the best teams I've ever seen in news. We've got one of the best shows I've ever seen in news. And every day everybody works hard and works together to just put out the best show we can.
Powerball.
I mean, if we're going to send her to Powerball, we might as well have her buy a ticket for all of us, right?
Yes. I come in at 11 o'clock, start looking through all the rundowns, look to see what happened, look through all our feeds, newspapers, anything new. We're always looking for the new now next, and start crafting my rundown, write all the stories, edit all the stories, and then I'll booth and time it in the control room. Stand by.
I'm Katie Benoit, and I'm a reporter on Sunrise.
Katie, what's the story today?
We're covering PVD Fest. It's starting today and goes until Saturday. It's a big hit downtown, so a lot of fun.
I start my day at 3 o'clock in the morning. I come in and I write and edit two separate stories for each Sunrise show. And then I go out and usually meet a photographer to be live in each show from 4:30 until 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, the best part about Sunrise is seeing that sunrise. Getting your day done. You're doing your work day and then you're done. But, we're bringing that news to the people out there of southern New England. I think that's probably the most important part.
I'm Abby Bedicavoli. I'm a reporter here at NBC 10, and this is normally how I start my day. I get here around 3 o'clock in the morning, head over to our edit bays, and normally I go into this edit bay, and our producers overnight have been picking stories for us to write and edit. I get myself set up on our editing software, get my scripts ready to write, and get them ready for show. Today in a courtroom to push back against the Win Project blocks. The Powerball jackpot soars to $1.7 billion after no one won the top prize in last night's drawing.
I wake up bright and early in the morning at 2 o'clock in the morning so I can get in here by 3. I'm pretty much one of the first TV talent to get in because I have a lot of data to kind of go over in the morning. So when I come in, I'm updating the web, I'm looking at the newest models that have come in. Most recently, I've been looking at the chance of these rain showers, and everything that you see on TV, I build myself on these graphics. So once I have the forecast all squared away, the web is updated, I can come into my graphic system and build our graphics with the fronts that you see, the frontal maps, the highs, the lows. All of these things I make myself like a little digital producer. And right before we go on air at 4:30, I do our radio hits for our local radio partners, and then we jump on air. So it's an early morning. There's a lot going on when you're a meteorologist right before the show starts.
So if you enjoyed it yesterday, you'll love what we have on tap today.
Good morning, Duke. Good morning.
I'm used to getting up early. You quickly become a morning person when you work on this shift. I get in by 3:30 in the morning and just crack at it. And I also have trained Duke to be on my schedule too, and he is doing very well on it.
Is he? I don't know about that. Can we please pan down to what's across from Mario's desk? This is what we wake up to in the morning.
Good catch. Sunrise is great. It's a great way to start our day in the morning. It's so awesome to come in and work with a great group of people, and we all get along so well. We start our day immediately. We don't have too much time in the morning to get ready, have a coffee. We do a lot of that here, and yeah, it's just great to start our day off right.
It's been fun working with Mario. He's one of my best friends, so that's easy. And we've got a great team here, both in front of the camera and behind. We all get along really well, and we have a good time. Listen, if you're going to wake up at 3 in the morning and come into, a place in the middle of the night, you better be able to come in with people who you really like working with. So the mornings are, yes, early, but they go really fast because we're working with a good team.
I am the crew chief for the Sunrise team, and that means that everything that happens in the production department, I kind of need to know how to use and know how to fix. I've been with this Sunrise team for just over 10 years now. I have been in and out of the business, or not the business, but I've been in and out of WJAR a couple of times. This is my third time back here, And I was lucky enough to join the team with Frank, and I believe it was just as Allison had joined way back in 2015.
Been here for over 20 years. I think total 25 years, but directing Sunrise probably for like 22, 23 years.
Any given day I come in and we set up the studio, we make sure that all the machines that are functioning that we need to use. We use Ross Overdrive for our directing platform. So we need to get that up and functioning. We need to make sure that the lights are all functioning, the microphones are functioning, and that all of our talent are in place, ready to go.
Technology is constantly changing, constantly updating. I remember when I first started doing, we'd had a staff of like 8-9 people doing a morning show, and now it's just me and a producer. So automation has kind of flowed in where I'll code the show, the producer will put in the stories and format, and then I'll code the show, camera shots, graphic channels, video playback, microphones, but it's now all automated, where one machine will code the whole show. So it's just me stepping through it on my coding that the producer put in.
Check,
Report for today's show.
Okay, well, sounds good. You're going to be in IFBs 03 and 04. Well, I've been here about a little over 48 years with my radio experience in WJAR 920 radio and WSNE and whatnot. The Sunrise has been around about 40 years now, and I can remember Frank Coletta first starting doing these, and he only did like a 30-second cut-in when they first started, and then it developed into what it is today, 2.5 hours. Can you imagine 2.5 hours of Sunrise news on WJAR in Providence? Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
The Sunrise team is really fun. Everyone has such an awesome personality, and I think something that's interesting about the team is that everyone, even under pressure when there's breaking news, everyone's really calm and cool and collected and just tries to get a plan together and figure out what's going on. But everyone's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun in the morning, and everyone's so energized even though we wake up so early.
I would definitely say that this is a fun crew. Mario is always eating during commercial breaks. Christina will recap what she did the day before or over the weekend with all of us. Allison is usually singing and dancing. She has her heater on because it gets cold in here. And we love to just chit chat about how we're all doing and what's going on in the news as well.
We are the same person that you see on TV. That's how we are in real life, with each other, in our relationships with other people too, staff behind the scenes. So what you see is what you get with us. And the other thing about weather is, you know, if we got the forecast right every single time, we would be psychics, and I would be in a very different career than I am now. We work with the models and the science, the current science trends that we have, and every day we're working to improve and get better for you, the viewer.
I got the Sunrise, the weekday Sunrise gig. That was a big, I never thought Frank Coletta was going to retire, so I was quite shocked when he made that announcement, and then I was very happy that management here decided that I was going to follow in his footsteps and carry on the legacy of this wonderful morning newscast. So I'm very honored about that, but also just waking up and guiding everyone through all the big storms, snowstorms, hurricanes. Over the years, we've had so many that have fallen, not just on the weekdays, but the weekends too. So a lot of big weather stories. I think when people wake up in the morning, the first thing they want to know is, what is the day going to be like? And if it's going to be a stormy day, we're here to let you know.
We all get along. We all even hang out outside of work. It really is just a family atmosphere.
Working with the Sunrise team is such a blast. I have enjoyed every minute of it. Everyone on the team is so energetic and excited to come in the morning. I never expected to work hours like this, but I feel like everybody on the team makes it really easy, and we really work together as a unit.
I think the crew that we deal with, we're really close. You know, we all look out for one another. We kind of have that team aspect, which I kind of like a lot, where we definitely look out for each other. Not just professionally, but kind of like, you know, behind the scenes as well. We take care of each other, you know, we're constantly communicating. You know, we try to come up and be fun and be creative, you know, kind of set that standard. But we look out for each other, which especially, you know, with these hours, you know, we come in prepared, and we come in with the energy, and we take care of each other. It's kind of great to see where, like, our senior producer used to be one of my students. So where she was as a college student, and now she's the senior producer that I work with. it's great seeing, doing this for, almost 30 years. It's great seeing how like people come into the business and where they are now. It's I love seeing them succeed and stuff like that. So that to me is, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this, but seeing like people go and succeed and do great do great things, that makes me happy.
Who makes you laugh the most on this shift?
Mario.
I'd say the funniest person on Sunrise would have to be Mario.
Honestly, it's just his personality is too infectious, and I love all the 80s references and Golden Girls references. It's just incredible.
Rose held a telethon to save what Miami landmark?
The McKinley Lighthouse,
which was
completely destroyed.
Especially since he's gotten Duke. There are just so many funny antics between the two of them. They love playing fetch in the hallway every morning. That's something I always enjoy watching while I'm finishing up my show and before I go in the control room. Everyone has a good sense of humor though, but I'd say Mario has the best.
I would say Christina. I think Christina's really funny, and I think she says things sometimes that we're all sort of thinking, and she just has a way of being very personable on air. So I would say Christina.
Probably Christina. Her and I are kind of neighbors, so my office is right next to the weather department. So her and I, we kind of crack each other up a little bit. Usually when our paths cross, when we're not bumping into each other, so we kind of make each other laugh.
I think Kristen makes me laugh the most. I think she always comes up with like really funny comments. I think Kristen is actually a very funny person. People might not know that about her because she can come off as a little shy on air, but she truly is funny.
Chef Frank Terranova. He's become a fixture on Sunrise, not just on the weekends, but during the weekday too now, and we love when he comes in. Close second is Allison when, she has her little moments on the air.
No.
Tripping, falling, a little word mispronounced here or there.
You too, just for the record.
I know.
You have to laugh at yourself, right? You're on the air for 2.5 hours, so if you can't laugh at yourself, what's the point? But yeah. It helps that we hang out outside of work. We've been friends for a while, so
yes,
makes it easy.
I think our friendship and our chemistry relates and translates on the air as well. So it's fun to come in and just hang out with your friends.
So I was lucky enough to start working with Mario on Weekend Sunrise way back in 2011. And I'm not sure if people know this, but Mario's not really the one who came up with the It was actually me. Because I'm the director that started taking a close-up shot of Mario as he was taking a bite of food, which made him or encouraged him to go, So as much as that's Mario, a little bit me too.
Sounds like fighting words.
He'll tell you the truth, it's real.
Chelsea, our producer, you don't see her on the screen, but Chelsea makes me laugh the most. She is such a character, a lovable person, and we just always have stuff to giggle about.
I think everybody has their own humor in their own way that just makes them really funny. Like Mario will have his things that are funny, our directors will, our producers will. I think everyone just brings something to the table.
Kenny's the best. He brightens my morning. 4:17 a.m. It's my own little personal radio show.
Oh, I'm just, Mario and Allison and just some of the banter that just goes on. And, Mario takes his little pup out and it's just a warm, cozy, friendly kind of environment to be in. Even though I'm back here, I'm kind of like in the machinery of it all, trying to make all the gears turn. It's still fun. It's just, you're part of a family.
I think we got a really good family here, and everyone works really well together, and I think it shows.
I feel like it's been a big learning experience for me, and I've learned a lot about storytelling along the way. I'd say if there are any challenges, we approach them head on together.
This team has been so welcoming, I think, and I think everyone at home can feel that as well, and that's what makes Sunrise the most special morning show in Southern New England.
Hey Duke, how do you like Sunrise?